And we are actually back here with Edward Amaral to discuss his short film, Darth Prayer, a film that took him 8 years to edit and put together and finally released it in 2024. Edward, thank you for being here with us, pal.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here. I'm pumped.
You
Excited to be
said you
here.
had a
I guess.
story about this film that you wanted to share with us, and we told you to hold on to it until we got back from break. What was it,
Sure,
pal?
sure. Yeah, so as I was talking about, as we ended for the outro there, is that I had a moral obligation. I had a moral obligation to finish the film for my cast and crew, and I just felt like I had to finish it. But even more than that, it was a comment that was made by a friend of mine. He's an actor, writer, director, producer himself, and his name's Anthony James. Shout out to Anthony James. Um, he said something like, "I haven't seen much from you, man." Like, because I was asking him to be a part of try as like a crowdfunding campaign that I wanted to put together to raise money for Nocturnal Bliss or another film I was trying to put together. Oh no, I think it was Full Moon Christmas, right? I was trying to raise money for Full Moon Christmas as a crowdfunder, and I wanted him to be part of it, right? And he read the script, which I told him at the time the script was really shitty, and I warned him. I said, "Look, man, the script isn't done. It's really shitty, but just trust me that it's going to be good." Based on my past work, I'm a good writer. So anyway, so he comes back to me, right? And he's like, "Hey, I'm off the project." I'm like, "Why?" And he's like, "Dude, the script is shit." I'm like, "I told you it was shit." And he's like, "No, it's really bad. I can't be a part of anything that's really bad." And then so we got into this whole little quib, right? And he goes, "Well, Ed, to be honest with you, you haven't shown me anything." And I was just like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, you haven't done anything." And I was just, that just I mean, I was livid. I was livid. I got so angry at him. I think I yelled at him, cussed him, hung up the phone. Um,
You
and
felt
then I didn't talk to
disrespected.
him.
You felt disrespected because of the fact that he was belittling your work, and he was belittling your art, something that you're really passionate about.
Well, yeah, but the truth of the matter is he was right, right? So I was super angry. I was super pissed, right? But then I thought about it and I was like, you know what? The reason I'm hurt is because he's right. He's fucking right. I haven't done anything since I've met him. And the things that I have done before I met him, I never showed him because they were old movies that I made back, freaking 1997, 2003. I think the last movie I made was 2006 and it was just short animation, right? And so all that was pre even meeting this guy. He's never seen that stuff, and I never was going to show it to him because it was old, right? So he hasn't seen anything from me. But the only thing he'd ever seen from me was a bunch of POCs, a bunch of teasers, trailers I was making, putting together to promote my film development, right? Because my whole philosophy at that time was I didn't want to waste my time with short films. That if I was going to put my time and energy into making anything, I wanted to put it towards making proof of concepts. I wanted to have something that I could show to investors, right, to raise money, right? That made more sense to me than trying to make a short film. And so that was my thing back then. So the only thing that Anthony had seen from me were these POC teasers and trailers, right? So when he said that to me, that I haven't seen anything from you, you haven't done anything, it pissed me off because I know I've got the talent and skills. And I was like, you know what? He's right. He hasn't seen anything. He hasn't seen any of my old work. I haven't made any new movies. All he's seen is a bunch of teasers and trailers. And I had um, Darth Prayer, you know, sitting there on my freaking computer, on my laptop, and I was like, you know what? Fuck him. I'm gonna finish my Darth Prayer, and I'm gonna show him I'm gonna show him something. I'm gonna show
You
him
know,
like, brother, what's up?
well, no, I was actually gonna say, because we have you here, and because we are hoping that we are gonna have you back on, I believe, on the 19th later this month as well. You're gonna be joining us. We're gonna be talking about some other projects that you're doing outside of film. We'll give you guys more information on that after at the end of this episode. But we'd love to have you back and actually watch some of your older stuff that you made back in like the 90s
Sure,
and shit, man. Like
sure.
that I want to see the original Mr. Amaral, cuz bro, I saw the POC for Nocturnal Bliss, and I got pissed because I thought you shot that movie like 10 years ago, and I was hoping to watch it because it looks cinematic, bro. It looks great. And if that's how you want to shoot and that's how you want to make content, man, I would love to see what you could do with a fully budgeted film.
Exactly, exactly, and one of the things that pissed me off is I was like, hey man, like if you can't see that I've got talent from shooting these POCs, brother, something's wrong with you, right? So that's what really that drove me to finish Darth Prayer was Anthony James saying that to me, right? So when I finished it, I was like, hey man, like, here you go, you know. But anyways, that's the story behind that. But Anthony and I were talking again. We made up.
No, that's
He yeah,
no. I said that's awesome, dude.
yeah.
What I did want to ask you was, well, not ask you, but one of the things about your journey with Edward, what was his name?
Mike Lou.
No, 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 the guy that pissed you off.
Oh, Anthony James.
Yeah, Anthony James. The one thing I can relate about it with you about Anthony James is like not having a portfolio, not having anything to back up the work that you want to do. Because I remember, what was it? For me, it was, I think, over a year ago when we were doing this for, I think, a few months. Couple months. It might have been a couple months. It might have been like a full year at that point. And I went out to try to get a job working for a super small production company. I don't know what it was like. I don't know what they did. They were kind of like a news outlet or whatever. They had already. They had like funding. They had like about 50, maybe 20 to 50 employees. And I saw their studio. I saw their setup. But my portfolio of work hadn't been at the level that they were looking for. And realistically, you saw how long it took us to get set up for this episode. And even right now, like the beautiful thing about right now is that even though like there might be stuff on our end or my end over here that like it might be intruding my screen per se, I can just cut to you. I can cut to Alex. The screen is all focused on you, and it looks fluid when we produce and since we're going live, which is something that I'm very proud of. That's why we do all these pre-production checks, we do all these pre-production recordings, because at the end of the day, we want to produce the utmost best quality content. And if people can't see that, let me fucking put it out there for you and you'll fucking see it for yourself. And that's one thing that I love about you, Edward, and I'm very happy. Like, dude, 8 years, that is commitment. How many frames did you say it was, Alex?
It was 11,500 frames they had to do. If it took him like 20 minutes, that would be like almost 3,000 hours of work.
Dude,
that's crazy. That's insane.
And he did the math, ladies and gentlemen. It was 8 years of production. And it was something that he had to do, not just for himself, but for his cast and crew members that helped him with this film. And he fucking did it. The fact that people didn't want to take $12,000, and you know something, Edward? Because it took you 8 years, I understand why. Time's money, man, and that's a lot of time. That is a lot of time you spent right there, brother. And good shit,
Yeah.
bro.
I calculated that this film, if I would have raised money, it's a $36,000 to $40,000 film, basically.
Darth Prayer?
Yeah,
Wow.
that's how much it would have cost to get it made.
Oh, wow. And is this just the lighting concept?
No, I mean if you
Or-
add up, the cost of the production, the cost of the costuming, the cost of the actors, the cost of pre-production, development, the cost of all the post-production, it would have cost about $40,000.
That's insane, man. That's insane. Well, Edward, if you don't mind, do you mind if we get into your film?
Yeah, let's do it.
Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, let's check out A Darth Prayer, a Star Wars fan film directed, created by Edward Amaral.
And written by?
And written by Edward Amaral. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Turn the sound up. I can't hear the music. Can you guys hear the music? Oh, it's really choppy too.
I can't hear anything.
I can't hear anything.
Give me
It's
1 second here, ladies and gentlemen.
It's like it's not coming through smooth.
See, actually, it's coming in smooth on our end over here. But because we're live streaming, and this is why I asked you, gentlemen, before we went live with the reaction, if you guys wanted to watch it on here as a screen share, or if you guys didn't mind pulling it up on your browsers, because it's not going to come through.
I got it pulled up on mine. I just got to press play.
Can you pull it up on yours, Edward?
Oh, okay. I can do it.
Okay. Give us 1 second, folks.
We got a link in the chat. You can just
just like
chat.
that.
Yeah, just it's the YouTube link, and then click on that. It'll take you right to it.
Let's start it at the same time, gentlemen.
Okay, so we're watching it now.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Action.
I'm sorry. Can we do the count? Can we do the countdown again? Because I think I was late. Sorry.
Yeah. No worries. One last time, ladies and gentlemen. 3, 2, 1. Let's roll, baby.
You're unarmed. Just like your brave. Just like your brother.
You have my brother's sword.
Though not as wise. Unfortunate for him, bravery does not win battles.
I'm here for the sword. Nothing more.
Kyber crystal. Obsolete. Take your archaic weapon.
apprentice. You have slaved the Jedi. Once a powerful Sith Lord like me. Therefore, I no longer and forever will be Darth Vader.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, that was pretty sick.
We're not done yet, by the way. We're not done
No, I'm still playing it.
yet. Oh, by the way, Edward, you might need to unmute yourself after the credits. I love your logo, by the way. That's
I like
fucking
the
sick.
logo.
Is that a
That's
shark?
sick. You gotta unmute yourself. You gotta click the audio logo at the bottom left corner.
Hold on. There's still more. Oh, no. Wait. Edward, are you there? Oh, there's a behind the scenes as well, right?
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay, now I got unmute. Okay.
There you
Can
go.
you hear me?
Yeah,
Yep.
I can hear you. Oh, can we watch the behind the scenes as well?
Sure.
Oh, let's do that. All right, guys. So, really quickly before we watch the behind the scenes, and this, I'm at 6
Should I
minutes.
pause it? You guys want to pause or what?
Pause it, because I'm at 6 minutes and 36 seconds, and that's where we are at with the audience right now.
All right, cool.
Cool. So before we get into the behind the scenes and Darth Vader, let's talk about the actual film we just witnessed. And how long was the film?
I got a couple things to say. That was pretty crazy.
Edward, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So how long was the film as a whole? That felt like it was about 7 minutes, 8 minutes?
It's 6 minutes.
6 minutes long? Okay. Cool. Alex, I'm gonna let you go first because I was honestly like blown away because I watched it twice. I think the second time, after really watching it and really being able to just give it my full undivided attention, it was way better than the first time. So Alex, go for it.
Yeah. So I really enjoyed this short film. This was a great way to expand the Elseworlds lore of Star Wars. I don't know how licensing works. I don't know how in depth you went, because I know you use different color schemes for even the logo, and I don't know if I think he mentioned Saber. I don't know if that's like trademarked with Lucasfilm or Disney with that IP, but everything was really good. I loved the shots, especially the tension that he was doing clacking the sabers. Yeah, that was really good, building that tension, and you didn't really know who was who, right? You knew in the beginning, okay, good guys wearing white, bad guys wearing black, right? And colors, right? Colors of the sabers. But you don't know that. It builds that tension, and I just love the shots. I love the shot where they were fighting, and you did a long shot where the guy readjusted his like monocle, and he walked around the entire thing, and it actually went behind him, and then they went fighting again. And there's another shot too. Not a lot of Star Wars sequences or fight scenes do this, but he switches hand. Like you show that, and I love that. I think it's only been done. It was done in one of the sequels, and you shot this beforehand. It was done in The Last Jedi, I believe. And this is a way better fight scene.
You spent $40,000 on this film, correct?
It was good.
No, actually, I spent $60.
You spent $60 on this?
Yeah, I think the figure he gave us was like as if he.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Let's give this man a fucking round of applause. Give this fucking man a round of applause. God damn, bro. $60 for this entire film. I fucking love you, Edward. You are my kind of fucking guy. Yes. Yes. After knowing, I thought you spent $40,000 on this shit. You only spent $60,000 on this?
$60, bro.
No, $60.
Bro.
60.
Like,
$60.
okay. Dude.
$60,000.
That's fucking lit. Like,
yeah, nah.
The fact that you were able to pull this off and make it look the way that you made it look, I understand that it took 8 years of post-production to get it finally out, but you actually have a really, really good short film, in my honest opinion. The choreography was fucking, in my opinion, great. It really drew me in with the score that you had in the film, the lightsaber battle.
Ken Jacobson, who did the score. Shout out to Ken.
He did the score.
Yeah.
That was all original audio.
Yeah,
and the beginning.
Wow.
Ken scored the whole thing. Ken Jacobson.
Bro, great fucking job. Ken Jacobson, amazing job with the score. Just overall, Edward, I am very blown away with the fact that this film only cost you $60 and you really got like a really good piece, a really good, in my opinion, action scene, choreography, music,
right.
score.
In the set, the set, it's like there's some things I did notice where like I saw like an outlet, which again, like you can do so much with whatever you're dealing with, but like I love in the behind the scenes, I just love the whole sets and the lights that you had, those like light of like it's like a Star Destroyer, the interior, you know what I mean, like an episode in the New Hope, in Star Wars: The New Hope, that right there really mimicked that same set design. And I can tell which parts you definitely you worked a lot of you worked a lot of hours on, and I'm just like,
I understand why it took you so long. Once you pointed out the black background with the black costume with the guy that was playing the Sith Lord, I understand it a lot more now. Guys, if you really want to go check out this entire film, plus and we're actually going to dive into the behind the scenes right now. But if you want to watch it without our ugly faces on the screen with it, because we are reacting to it, all the links for this is going to be in the description. Actually, they're already in the description right now of this live stream if you guys want to go and check those out right now as well. Edward, do you mind if we dive into this, into the behind the scenes?
Sure. I just wanted to say, I just hope that the watching audience didn't confuse what I said about how much it cost me to make this.
Okay.
Because that is confusing now that I, can think about it. But yeah, people, it only cost me $60 to make this movie. Yeah.
I think earlier you were talking about the estimated amount with like post production, real actors, time put into it. And so you did the math afterwards. You're like, damn. So if I actually got an investment, like this is how much it would be, lighting, all this other stuff, but doing it for that budget, I mean, shit, man. My fucking Safeway receipt is more than $60. All right, you did all that with $60. That's crazy. That's a grocery store run is more than that. That's crazy. I mean, and then to only imagine, like, I'm actually excited more now for Giant of Kandahar, because that one you have a higher budget, like, more actors.
How much did you actually spend on the Giant of Kandahar?
So I put in about, of my own money total, include development, pre-production, production, and development of my own money, probably about $6,000.
Okay. Overall cost?
So 100 times more than this. Damn.
Yeah,
Wow.
because the costuming alone for the Giant of Kandahar was $3,000 for the costuming.
Oh, so okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So, oh wow.
Each costume is $300 to $400 each.
Okay. So 6,000 for the entire film, or is that just what you put into it?
No, that's just what I put into it.
Overall,
Mike dropped probably about. I'm gonna guesstimate Mike since he's not here, but I'm gonna guesstimate Mike dropped about $300, maybe 400.
Okay.
Nice. That's still
damn.
good. Man.
And did you have to go out and get loans to produce the film?
No. At the time, I had a really good job. I was working at VMware. I'd been working there for 4.5 years, almost 5 years, at a really high salary tech job.
I've used
So-
VMware, which is funny.
Yeah. As I was explaining to Alex, I used I'm a semi-retired digital product designer, which another word for is user experience designer, internal business application software. Basically, it's high level stuff.
That's awesome, man. But your passion clearly is film and cinematography. And
Yep. Mm-hmm.
oh no, I'm just like I want to see what you went through for this right now in the behind the scenes, if you don't mind. You guys ready to dive into it? I'm at 6 minutes and 36 seconds on my end.
I'm ready, man. I'm like a swimmer on a diving board. I'm ready to dive in.
Let's dive into this puppy, boys. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
It doesn't read HDR in yours, huh?
No.
I think the iPhone 6, when you start having the 6 and 6S.
Yeah.
That is
Flare.
Michael K.
Yeah,
Lube,
that's
ladies
flare.
and gentlemen.
Gotta be like here, boom, and even that one's in the background's okay.
Yeah, you can go back over here too.
Yeah,
You can go here, but you cannot go back at this point. You know what I'm saying?
and then right here you gotta stop.
Yeah, maybe around a certain point where you just don't.
You don't go past
Yeah,
it.
you go past there. It's like a boundary. It's almost like
and
the
then
fourth wall.
stop here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost like the fourth wall.
Yeah.
You can't go-
And then get down low, and then get a quick shot of the ceiling, like an upward shot, and go around. Okay. Take a look at that.
Oh, that's the location. Oh, this is another guy.
Action. Emilio, I want the light to shine down at the angle there. Put the light on there, Mr. Light. All right, it's back to choreography again. Mike. There. Perfect. I like it.
I'm just testing it, just so we can.
Test.
Test 1, 2, 3.
Right.
Test 1, 2, 3. Hi, my name is Emilio, and I am the Jedi Knight.
Recording?
Yeah. You're ready.
Hey, I'm Andy. I'm playing the Sith. I am Yair. I am the sound guy and light guy for this Star Wars scene.
And action.
Hi, my name is Mike Kalub, assistant director to Ed Amaral, and that's it.
And a little bit of choreography too.
Choreography, I do a little bit of assistant, but
Yeah.
mastermind's behind the camera, right?
Yeah. He's assistant choreographer too.
Assistant choreographer,
There you
also
go,
an
yeah.
assistant director, and glad to work on this
Post production's a bitch.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, this is what you meant, huh?
Action.
Action.
Oh, that was you.
Yeah. Action. Be careful with the stick. Okay, action.
Oh shit!
Oh shit. Action. Cut. Action. Action. Shit.
These guys suck.
Action.
No, I'm kidding.
Action.
You're unarmed.
That's cool, man.
All right, Edward.
That's cool. That's funny how many times you guys took you to at least. I love the map that you guys used for the lightsaber, and the lightsaber's actually Anakin Skywalker's hilt.
I just gotta give you a round of applause, Edward, because you really you're muted, by the way.
You're muted again, yeah. Yeah, man, good shit.
Edward, I gotta give you a round of applause. I saw, yeah, you know, you're muted. Yep, there you go.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I like seeing what you had to work with, seeing the multiple takes, just trying to get things to be, because you're using practical effects. It's all about timing, being able to capture what you want to capture, and then slowing things down with those different camera angles. Dude, great fucking job, and the fact that you only spent $60 on this, fucking beautiful work, Edward. I really, really, truly great work, bud. Alex, any additional thoughts on this, man?
No, it was great. I had a lot of fun watching it, and it's just nice to see so much effort put into it, especially like with such a small budget, and especially getting something out of that, and the amount of energy and passion that was infused into a project like this must have been insane. And yeah, I mean, you know, definitely. That was cool, man. I just liked it. Plus, like, I'm also a Star Wars guy, and I like how, I mean, I know how like movies are shot, and so it's just fun to like blend the two, you know. And I like seeing the behind the scenes. It's very like '90s of you to add it in the end, you know.
I
like,
love it, bro. Good
it
shit.
gave you like Rush Hour vibes, you know, like where like it's like the behind the scenes cuts, you know. That's pretty sick. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to put that story out there so the people will know just how hard we worked on the movie.
No, dude, like legitimately, like the scouting process, the decision making. Are you proud of the film?
Oh, I'm very proud of the film, and I have another story for you guys. This is
Yeah. Talk to us, baby.
So, I'll just start with this. I designed and built that lightsaber from scratch myself.
Which one?
Which one?
Both of them. Both of them.
Both of them?
Huh?
No way, dude.
Well, you used the lead pipe for one of them, didn't you?
Yeah, I went to Home Depot and I bought a bunch of pieces of stuff from Home
Dude,
Depot.
you did something that's now a trend. A lot of people are going to Home Depot and they're making their own like hilts now.
Mm-hmm.
That is so cool. I didn't even know. Like, I saw when he like put it together. I saw some screws and stuff, but that was really intricate. Like even the kyber crystal and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's sick. That's a really cool fact about like the behind the scenes about the movie.
So how do you make a lightsaber?
Well, before we get into how we make it, I want to talk about the story behind the lightsaber. Actually, I kind of forgot about this part, about the story about how the movie came about. I actually was inspired to make the lightsaber before the movie. and
Oh.
God put it into my heart to make the lightsaber, and I had no idea why. He just told me to make a lightsaber. So I was obsessed 24/7 from the time I woke up in the morning to the time I went to bed to the time I woke up in the morning. Obsessed. I mean, like I said, all I thought about was making a fucking lightsaber, and I had no idea why.
Really?
And I had no idea why. I had no intention of making a movie. Nothing. It wasn't even in my realm of ideas or thoughts to make a movie. It was just I had to make a lightsaber.
Okay.
So I went to Home Depot and put a lightsaber together.
And then how did you put that lightsaber together? Because I think our audience wants to know how to make a lightsaber.
Well, this is going to be
With the Force, Nelson.
hard, huh?
With the
the
Force,
Force.
of course.
No,
The
yeah. I
Force.
mean, look, I mean, I could tell
Okay.
you how I did it, but
Pump your brakes, kid.
a lot of it is just. I hate to say it. I mean, look, I can tell you how I did it technically, right? But designing it is one. I'm a designer. I went to school for designer. I've been an artist since I was a kid. I've been designing shit since I was 5 years old. Getting paid as an artist since I was 9 years old. You know, I was a designer. Went to a degree in graphic design. Fine artist. I studied acting. I studied photography. So I'm an artist and a fine artist. I'm an artist. I'm a designer. And so even designing a physical product is a skill coming from the designer. And so I'm able to visualize the product before I make it. I was able to have it in my head exactly what it's going to look like, how I was going to cut it, the angles I was going to cut it at, what colors it'd be. Everything was in my brain before I even made it.
Okay. And then how are people making the actual lightsaber part?
You mean the hilt or the blade?
The blade.
Well, the blade's made out of the blades we used in the movie, they were just sticks. Those were just wooden sticks I purchased at the local hardware store. And I had screws. I just took drilled holes in the hilt and then just put a screw in there, and then just screwed the screw into the wooden stick. So it
Okay.
stayed.
And then did you just paint it blue so you could blue screen it later and make it glow like you wanted, or how did you actually do the lighting for the lightsabers?
Good question, Nelson. I wish it was that easy. No, they weren't blue purposefully. It was I just wrapped it with blue paint tape,
Okay.
so we could see it, just so that I could see it in post production, so that I can rotoscope it.
Okay.
So every single frame I had to outline with the pen tool. Frame by
8
frame.
years.
8 years of outlining not only the characters, but I had to outline each lightsaber with the pen tool.
Oh,
And then
Jeez.
applied the lightsaber filter, which I downloaded from Video Copilot.
Oh, that's cool.
They have a free lightsaber download on that. Shout out to Video Copilot. And then you have to apply the rotoscoping to every frame of the lightsaber. And that's what you
Fuck,
have to
dude. That's a lot of seconds.
Dude,
That's
yeah,
11. What's the number, Alex?
That's what I'm saying, I'm like-
Oh my god. Gee,
Yeah, it's-
how? Guys, actually, guys, if you're
It's 11,000
if you're wondering why Edward doesn't have any hair, here's the reasons why, ladies and gentlemen. This is the why, ladies and gentlemen. Jesus fucking Christ, Edward.
What was your?
I love the passion.
What was your inspiration for some of the shots that you did? Because you did a couple long shots, and then you did a 360. I know those are pretty typical, but were there anything like even the beginning where you were building tension with the clacking? Does that come from anywhere, or did you get inspiration from another? Aside from Star Wars, I know there's just a lot of stuff. The inspiration of the whole story, yeah, it's Star Wars. But any of the shots, did you get inspiration from anywhere else?
Yeah. So the opening shot was inspired by a movie called The Warriors, 1977.
Warriors!
Yes. Yeah.
Oh Lord, that's a classic.
But here's a kicker that nobody knows, right? that Warriors wasn't the first movie to do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know who did it first?
Who?
Bruce Lee.
Oh,
What did he do?
very
What was the scene?
wise.
So there was a scene in a movie called
We gotta go watch some Bruce Lee movies and break these motherfuckers down. Bruce Lee was ahead of his time in acting, by the way.
everything. He was ahead of his time in everything.
Bro,
So,
I wish I had the abilities Bruce Lee had, bro. Like, that man was zen at his peak.
Absolutely, absolutely, 100% agree. So it was Game of Death. So a movie called Game of Death. Bruce Lee was in production, or he was in pre-production and development when he died. So they never got to make that movie. They tried finishing it, and it was really stupid and hokey. And they cut a bunch of shit together, and you had fake actors to act like Bruce Lee and put costumes on. So I wouldn't recommend watching Game of Death. But just for the Game of Death scene, there was one fight scene that he actually shot, and it was the pagoda scene. He's basically he was so ahead of his time. He created the video game before the video game existed. So what Bruce Lee did is he had this idea to have a pagoda, which is a Japanese building or the Chinese building, and it's like a pyramid, and the pyramid has layers, right? So the first layer has the weakest martial art at the very bottom.
Oh, it's one of those where it's like each level gets hard. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Each level gets harder. And by the time Bruce gets to the top layer, he's fighting the most deadly form of martial art, which is no martial art, which is having no style, using no style as style, and just being a fluid human being with all aspects of fighting rolled up into one and no style. And that was played by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh, that's the movie he did with Kareem?
Yeah, Kareem was like 7'7" or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
So his idea was like the top was the style without style was the most deadly, and then of course then having a guy that was big, much bigger than you, is also the most deadly. And then the one below that, the second to the top, was judo. He felt judo was the most powerful at the time, and then it was I think then it was like karate, and it goes all the way down like kung fu was at the bottom. But he had all those levels, and so it was a video game, man. And you could watch that scene. That Bruce Lee directed that scene. You can see it today. He wrote it, he directed it, he produced it, and then he died. Right, so we never got to see the whole movie that he would have put together, which would have been fucking awesome.
Damn.
But there's a scene in that movie where Bruce Lee did the Warriors thing, the tack, 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 before the Warriors did that. And what Bruce did is he gets to the judo level, the second to the top, and the judo guy has 2 sticks, I believe. He has 1 or 2 sticks. I can't remember if it's 1 or 2. But he's taunting Bruce with the sticks, and he's tapping. Tapping. He's going tap, 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 to tap, to tap, 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 tap. He's doing that, and then he pauses. Then Bruce looks at him, and Bruce has like this long, like wiry stick. It looks almost like a rapier blade.
Okay.
But it's plastic. It's a bendy piece of plastic. It's not even a blade. It's just plastic. And Bruce takes it and he goes bat 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 bat, just like teasing him. Yeah, he's making fun of him, right? And then they start their battle. But before they starts their battle, this is something that Tarantino stole from Bruce. As Bruce explained what he was going to do to him, he's like, "Before we start, I'm going to explain to you what's going to happen. I've got this piece of plastic. It's like a rapier blade. It's much faster than yours. It's more elusive." And he goes into this whole explanation of why he's going to kick his ass with it. It's a total Tarantino thing that Tarantino stole from Bruce Lee way before Tarantino was Tarantino.
Dang.
So, yeah.
Wow. That's awesome, dude. Hold on. You know a lot about
Dude.
Film history. That's insane.
That is such an elite level of lore that you know.
Did you go to school for this?
No.
Or how did you learn about this?
No, so I studied in college. I studied I wanted to be an animator. I wanted to go to work for Disney as a 2D animator because back then there was no 3D animation. And so I studied all of art that I could study. I studied hand drawing or I think what they call it, where you're drawing naked people. does a word
Oh,
for it. You're drawing naked frame, naked.
you used
naked
to draw naked
humans.
people?
Yeah, so you go into class for 3 hours and you draw naked people for 3 hours. And I did that. And then I was taking all the art classes, all the design classes I can take so I can become an animator. And I knew that because at the time Tim Burton had just become a filmmaker, but Tim Burton's background was a Disney animator. He came from being a 2D animator at Disney. And there was another famous animator and producer from the 60s called Ralph Bakshi, who made Fire and Ice. He wrote, directed, produced, and animated Fire and Ice. And Frank Frazetta was involved. Frank Frazetta is a well-known artist from the 60s and 70s. Shout out to, well, Frank's dead, but shout out to the Frank Frazetta Foundation. And so I knew I needed to learn acting too, because when you're an animator, you have to put acting into your characters. You have to know how to act. So I took all the drama classes I could take. I took all the English writing classes I can take because I knew I needed to learn how to write stories for my films, for my animated films I wanted to make. Because I also wanted to, I was inspired by Ralph Bakshi to be an independent animated movie director and make animated films. And so I went to all my drama classes I could take. I took all the English writing classes so I can write. And lo and behold, I meet Mike Kalub in my drama class. I sat next to Mike, and Mike at the time, this was back in 1993.
Okay.
Mike had a camcorder. He's one of the few human beings on our planet that owned a camcorder back then, right? And so it was handheld, and most of the cameras back then were giant, but he had the first like small handheld camcorder. And Mike was making short films with all his acting buddies because Mike was an actor. I was just studying acting so I can become an animator.
Wait. So Mike was the actor. You were the guy that was an animator slash. So hold on. Are you gonna get to the part where you become a director?
Yeah.
Okay. Keep going. Sorry.
Yeah.
This guy, patience zero.
No.
I mean,
no, he's going in.
He asked me how if I studied this stuff, and I studied everything to become what I am.
Okay.
Today, what you see today is I studied everything. So I began to study drama. Mike and I were taking the acting classes together. But what Mike was doing is what I wanted to do. Is he had the camcorder and he had all his acting buddies, and they would go and make short movies. And he was able to do that because he had access to the talent. He had access to the actors, which I didn't have, right? And so he had all these movies he was making, and I never made a movie with Mike back then, but I wanted to, and he had a bunch of concepts he was showing me. What's
I
up?
was gonna say, did you ever network with some of the talent that he was networking with?
No. Mike and we ended up splitting up and going our own ways. Shortly after, I don't know. I ended up graduating from the college, and Mike went his way, and I went my way. He had a family, and I was doing other things, and we hadn't seen each other for like 20 years, and then we started running into each other now and then, just here and there, and I mean, another 3 or 4 years after that is when I contacted him to make Darth Prayer because I was like, hey man, all of a sudden I was like, I want to make a movie. And it was, that's how we got back together and we made Darth Prayer. And I had, when I became a director, I became a director when I shot my first film in 1993. Not 93, 1997. I shot a film called Feeder. And it was because, why did I make Feeder? I made Feeder because was Feeder my first film? Hold on, let me think.
I was gonna ask, where can we watch Feeder?
You can see it on. I can turn it on. I think I have it uploaded to YouTube. I can turn it on, make it public if you want.
Yeah, we'll watch it when we gotta watch it next time you come back on. How long is it?
Feeder is 3 minutes.
Oh, never mind. Let's watch that puppy now.
Okay. What I guess while you pull that up, what are some things you would want to do differently with Darth Prayer, like seeing it now and like even like post production, like or even scenes, like what are some scenes you're like we should have done this, like after so much time.
Good question. By the way, before we get into that, by the way, I had never picked up a camera in my life before I shot that.
Darth
Damn,
Prayer?
really? Holy shit.
Before you shot Darth Prayer?
I'd never shot anything in my life, no.
Then, so how'd you shoot Feeder?
Oh, sorry. I shot Feeder, but it was just like, okay, I take that back. I take it back. I mean, okay, I shot Feeder. What I mean is I'd never worked a gimbal before.
Right. Oh,
never,
You didn't shoot. Like, that was the first time you shot it.
With the gimbal.
No. I shot Feeder myself. I had a camcorder. See, because I had a camcorder to shoot Feeder, and I shot it in one take. I didn't have a cast and crew. It was just me following my nephew around. And it turned it into a documentary. I don't consider documentaries to be cinema, right? And because I don't consider documentaries to be cinema, I really don't consider that to be like a real movie, even though it's a storytelling, right?
Right.
And so Darth Prayer was the first time I had ever picked up a camera and shot actual like real talent with working on lighting with a small cast and crew, and you know, that wasn't just, you know, and then the gimbal. I never used the gimbal before ever.
Damn.
So it was really just my first time ever, and I was just like, you know, just go for it.
Well, that's, dude. Honestly, for it being your first time doing camera work like that, you did a good job. You did a good job.
Yeah, that was pretty solid. Yeah.
Now, imagine if, like I said, like, so, because you did Darth Prayer. Have you done anything since Darth Prayer?
No.
Okay.
No,
so
I was so burnt out after 8 years of production. I was so burnt out.
So you're taking a swing with a much longer film, 5 times longer if we're gonna be exact. With the Giant of Kandahar, it's gonna be a 30-minute short film.
Half an hour, yeah.
Dude, like, I'm excited to see how you've progressed since your first time using the camera, directing something like that, to now your second time. And honestly, dude, you're like fine wine. As time ages, as you perfect your craft, the more you do it, the better things are going to be in the long run. The better your content is going to be, in my honest opinion. That's something that we personally work on here. Every time we go live, we try to tweak or modify one thing. Honestly, right now, with the way that we're capturing everything, I'm very proud. It looks super fucking clean.
I wanted to tell you, because I think I told you this, but I don't know, before we started shooting.
Just remember to hit record. Did you hit record?
Yeah. We're live.
Yeah.
We're good.
I wanted to show you something, because you said that you grew up in like the 70s and 80s, and you know, you watched a lot of movies that are pop culture now, but they are coming out. You know what I mean? And since it's on the topic of Star Wars, I got some that you probably were used to a lot, and I have some of the
VHSs.
Yeah. So I got some of the. I got some of the cassettes right here,
nice.
And I got the I think it's the special edition.
Nice, I have that. I own it.
Yeah, man. So I got these right here, and I pop them in sometimes, but I don't like playing them that often because I mean, with VHS, it ruins like every single time. But
you never know if it's gonna ruin it. Yeah.
I just wanted to show you. I mean, I got like here. Let me take out. Let me take out my favorite. Let me take out
Very
Empire right here. That's my.
Oh, Empire is my favorite too.
I love Empire, but yeah, I just wanted to. Yeah, that's the little cassette right here.
Damn, dude, that puts me back.
THX, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, dude. Ah, man, yeah, I just wanted to show you because, you know, I know that, you know, you're like a film buff, and you grew up during that time, and I had a bunch of these. I had a bunch of VHSs like a while ago.
Dude,
I got something for you. So go ahead. Nelson.
I was gonna say someday my VHS collection is gonna be worth a lot of money.
Dude, I still got my,
I swear to God.
I still got my so the
you don't get rid of those things. You don't get rid of those things.
The player is a VCR, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I still got my VCR.
I still got it, man. It's under there. It's, you know, it's collecting dust, but it still works.
Hey, man, that's awesome. What were you gonna say, Edward?
Oh, I have something that will blow you away. guys. It's older than a VHS. I have a 24-inch CD-ROM with Empire Strikes Back on it.
No way. That's cool.
Really?
Oh.
Shit.
Well, let's take. I was gonna say let's take a brief ad break and let's come back and so you can show us what you got. Do you have it handy?
No, it's in storage.
No, you can't tell us you have it and not show us. We're dorks. We're nerds. We're gonna always want to see this bullshit. You can't give us those blue balls, Edward. How dare you?
I think I might have if I dig really, really, really deep, I might find a photo or a video somewhere like from a long time ago if I posted it on Facebook or something. But it took me a long time to find that photo.
Okay.
Welcome to Shady Mob Productions, where the vibes are always right and the passion runs deep.
Step into the sports network of N1 from the End Zone. Sit down for unfiltered conversations on Port City Uncensored and surf the sound waves with Sonic Waves.
Different worlds, different shows. Click on that subscribe button so you can be notified when the latest content drops. Now, let's kick it. Guys, if you're into sports, wrestling, or just need some positivity and motivation, check out N1 from the End Zone and click on that subscribe button so you can be notified when the latest content drops. If you're in the San Francisco Bay Area and want the best cut of your life, go check out Headspin's Barbershop located in South San Francisco, the official barbershop of N1 from the End Zone.
Join us every Saturday and don't miss the waves.
Sonic Waves. Watch what you listen to. Listen to me. It's Sonic Waves.
Port City Uncensored. Port City Uncensored. Port City Uncensored!
Listen up, dog owners. Every month, BarkBox delivers 2 brand new toys that will make your dog lose their mind, plus 2 full-size bags of treats so healthy you'll be tempted to steal one yourself. Trusted by over 8 million dogs who have literally never written a bad review. We're talking fully customized, tiny terror toys for Chihuahuas, indestructible beasts for your Rottie, allergy-friendly snacks for the drama queens with sensitive tummies. Even extra subscriber-only goodies if you want to go full spoiled. Right now, new subscribers get a free extra toy in every box for a whole year, and shipping is forever free. So stop letting your dog down and click the link in the description or scan that beautiful QR code and get your first BarkBox today. BarkBox, because your dog deserves better.